Well, it's been a couple of weeks, but we're back at quite wet Battley's. I'm going to give it a shot. Well, it's unlike me, but it's taken nearly an hour to set up. I'm not impressed with myself. But anyway, I've got two rods in, feeder and float. The float's the sleeper rod, big bait on it. See if it goes away. Feeder's just got maggots in. It's absolutely chucking it down now. It was wet before, but it's horrendous now. But we're out. I'm under an umbrella. Got a big suit on. Happy days. Well, I went for a walk around the old lakeside water yesterday, and yeah, didn't see any fish topping. Saw a couple of carp roaming around, but nothing else. No small fish topping. I've seen a lot topping here, so I think they're probably mid-water. So I'm going to change over at float rod and have a go on that. Still leaving a sleeper rod out in case something big comes along and takes that. No, I'm going for the float rod. Just 'cause I'm lazy. I will go for it in a minute, but I've just had a knock on the feeder just as I was saying I was going to go, so kind of want to see if it develops. Just got this guy come to join me. Just think I'm dropping a few maggots or something. He obviously knows me well, because that's what I have been doing. There you go. So we're 40 minutes in. I've just had that one bite on the feeder. Maggot was a little bit damaged, but nothing serious. So I'm on the waggler now, and I'm hoping to have more success. I have pulled the feeder in. I know you can see 3 rod tips here, but the feeder's actually in down there. So hope things improve. And we're into the rod now. Fish are definitely feeding, but they're higher up in the water. This rain is persistent. I've had 5 or 6 rod. The one on the video is probably the biggest of them. Didn't bother filming the rest because they're rod. Lovely fish, but I was hoping for something larger today. I don't know if it's this rain or the overnight temperature being so cold or what, but it's definitely slowed it down from when I was here a couple of weeks ago anyway. I know some people had a good session yesterday, though admittedly it was dry and it was quite nice in the afternoon. So keep going, keep plugging away, and hopefully something comes in that's decent. So the rain's not getting better. I've just missed a screaming bite on the sleeper rod, but pulled the rod end round and then dropped it. So yay. The feeder's not doing anything. I might go back on the waggler, at least I'm busy there. I was just hoping for something bigger with it. This rain is incessant, however. It's been a rubbish winter for weather. Taking back to Fuerteventura. Not that they want us, anyway. Apparently there's a lot of brouhaha about tourists there as well. So maybe I'll sit here and see if one of these rods goes off again. Well, this weather's showing no sign of easing up. The waggler's working, catching rudd, roach. Tiny stuff though, nothing decent. Not like I'm used to in here. I'm not sure what's going on, why it's not working so well, but there's definitely an effect to this weather, I'm sure. I might put the feeder back out. I can only do rudd and roach for so long. Well, you can just about make out the float there, amongst all the drips. I've just had another knock on it. Big old worm on. Back on the feeder over here. Robin's back. Hi, Robin. Back on the feeder over here. Put a different feeder on. Slightly bigger holes, empty the feeder quicker. I don't know if that's why it's not working, but it usually works. Sit and wait, I suppose. That's all I can do. I'm at 2 hours. I've had one okayish carp and an okayish rudd and a load of small stuff, and that's been it. It's been very poor, but this rain is not helping. It is torrential and it is constant, and the robin's really enjoying it down here. Anyway, back soon. Finally got something on the feeder, and it feels decent, so I made the right decision going back to feeder. Yeah, doesn't want in. Here we go. Yeah, nice fish. Get it in. Looks like a tench. Yeah, it's a tench. And we got it. There we go. We got that off the hook and back in. I was starting to wonder what happened to all the nice fish. Get this one back. Just getting a knock on the feeder again. Right, we're in again. Right, so we're back on the rudd again, but these are bigger rudd, much better quality. These coming on the feeder, literally as the feeder's hitting the water. So I'm just tightening up, and there we're off again. Well, whatever was causing the problems before seems to have ended. A nice fish here. Looks like a carp, possibly a common. Oh, yeah, nice fish, over a pound. There we go. We'll get that back in. Should be an F1 actually. So we've got that F1 back. Just tighten up this. Right. So F1 back. Still just had the one bite on the worm, which is disappointing. Got about another half hour left, so see if we get any more. The feeder's working really well. Mainly rudd, but they're actually taking on the drop, so if it makes it to the bottom and there's no movement once it lands, I'm just leaving it, and that's when I've had the better fish. This. That's the one. Yes. And there's another little carp on the feeder, and another. So I'm having to cast in and then hold the rod to give these bigger ones a chance of getting hold. Because the rudd and the little carp are right in there. This one doesn't want in. Oh, yes! Oh, fantastic. Crucian. Yes, 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 yes. Ah. Get that fish out. There we go. Beautiful. Not a beautiful specimen of a crucian. Well, I just had a little common whilst I was taking down the other rods. Alright, well, we're getting down to the last few moments. I'm gonna have to go home. I'm really looking forward to taking down the kit in this rain. Not. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it was a bit weird because I didn't catch much oil in the first 2 hours. Well, yeah, first 2 hours. Last hour obviously turned around a lot and had a few decent fish, but a lot of fish. Anyway, if you want to try down here, this is Batley's Pond. It's £5 a day, payable on the bank. not that I've seen the bailiffs this morning. They have obviously decided that nobody in their right mind would come fishing here. I'm clearly not in my right mind. I'm a member. They do memberships as well. It's £45 a year, but there's a limited number of memberships. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm sure my friendly Robin will be all over my peg once I've gone, picking up any maggots that I've missed, or he's missed. But thank you very much for watching. Hope to meet you on the bank, but preferably in better conditions than this. Cheers.